Alright, what is up YouTube? We just sitting here, I am sitting on the Zephyr currently, probably about to break something. Things have just been so slow moving with this car. It's sort of hard to, I buy one thing and you know, this is the first type of build this way. The other 331 car that I built just went together a whole lot smoother. I don't know what it was. I was a lot younger when I put it together, but bought the wrong timing pointer, I guess. Not that big of a deal. It's just one thing after the other after the other. It's just killing me when it comes to this car. I keep buying the wrong stuff. You know, it's me. It's nobody else. It's me. I keep making freaking mistakes and it's getting on my nerves. So we did pull valve covers off, intake off, everything off, in preparation of setting the lifters in. Hopefully the push rods are correct, and then the you know, everything after that, rockers. If you can't pay somebody, if you can't afford to pay somebody to do it, just understand that it's going to take you about 3 times as long. It's a fact. You may have more enjoyment in the long run, maybe. I don't know. I'd much rather this thing be running rather than just sitting here just collecting dust and me keeping on screwing things up. I've got a long ways to go. We still have brakes to do. I mean, the brakes, gotta run all the new brakes, everything. And this is what we got. Timing pointer is the complete wrong one. I'm top dead center right there. And let me see where my other timing pointer went. This is the factory 1969 timing pointer that came on the car, and as you can see, we have this timing pointer which is sitting way off. But if you put this timing pointer that came off of this block in around the same spot where it should go, about right there, you can see we're extremely close to being top dead center according to that. So yeah, fun. I mean, it's unreal junk, just little things. So now I'm gonna sand this, I guess, sand it down a little bit, paint it, make it somewhat pretty. I may do something a little different on it so we can see it. Just little things that are just absolutely getting on my daggone nerves. Killing me, man, just killing me. 1 step forward, 3 steps back is usually how I go. So got a little bit, as you can see, the balancer is on the car, and it works perfectly fine, it looks like. But now the timing pointer is not right. So I gotta have the timing pointer so that I can make sure of things when it comes to putting the top end together. I guess you don't really have to have the timing pointer, but I would just prefer it. So yeah, then I need to put the water pump on and the rest of the top end together. It's been a while since I've done the top end, so I'm gonna watch some videos and learn some more about that stuff. But it is actually, although I'm sweating now because I got hot there for a second, it's extremely nice out here. This other project car that's in the works, I'm not going to reveal too much about it. You'll just have to see when we get it. It may be a month or so. It may be a few videos from now. And I really don't care. I really don't care what people think about it. It's just something that I want to do. I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm not going to say much more because it'll give it away. But I know we've talked about it in the last video. Yeah, I've just got to get more motivation to get this car done. It's a little difficult to get things done. I want to keep it here at my garage and not take it to the shop, because then I really won't get much done to it other than things that can be done on the lift. I know I showed you last time, or I think I showed you last time, that the slick has holes from where it was drilled before. So I'm hoping that I can fix that by drilling them again, drilling these wheels. I know stuff that everybody goes through, but it just seems like it's really piling on with this project. But it's not broken yet. It's just not put together yet. At least it's not broken. Whitey's not broken. Whitey's running good. Truck's running good-ish. Sucky gas mileage. And somehow got the 26-gallon tank version diesel, which sucks when it comes to road trips. So I got to get out of this Debbie Downer salty phase and have some fun. Which, you know, I had a good time at Kansas City. It was just it's a little different when you're running against cars that are not your caliber, that are way out of your league. It pushes you, but it also is sort of a waste of time, just to be honest with you. Yeah, pretty much. So I've got some other things that I'm going to try to get done in here, and then I'll get back with you and show you those things. It's sort of hard to film exactly what's going on. I'm going to try to do something with the fuel pump. Maybe. We'll see if we can get it mounted. And then we got to run some lines for it. I need to make some sheet metal for the top. This is a first when it comes to a full like race car type deal. Last time I had a sumped stock tank Fox body with a nitrous 331 in it. So a little bit different ordeal, quite a bit different ordeal, and it did really well, honestly, considering I was like, I don't know, it was like almost 8 years ago, something like that. 9 years ago, maybe 10. I don't know. It's been a long time. It was probably 2000 and it's probably 2011, 2012, somewhere in that area. But no, it was actually 2000. It was only about 6 years ago. 2014 is when I bought Whitey, and I got rid of it. I had that car at the time, and now it is an LS Turbo Fox. So I've got to get in here and just try and get my mind right and just knock some things out on this car before I lose my mind. Okay, sound good? Sounds good with me. All right, so sort of just got mad at it and threw some stuff in here. Got the rockers, push rods, lifters, everything on, and now I've got to set the valve lash, all that good stuff on this. So I've got to get the timing pointer correct, and then I'll set all the lash adjustment and things like that. We'll be good on the top end. I've got the gaskets for this ordered for the intake, and gaskets for the valve covers. Those are ordered as well, and so we're starting to get somewhere with some of the stuff. So yep. Now it's getting a little late out here, and I know this has been a little boring, but we've got to mount the shifter and the fuel pump. I did get the gauges mounted here. Those are working out pretty good, and yeah, I'm just glad I got that little bit of stuff done there. Won't be too much longer, and we'll be able to fire this deal up. I've just got to get in the right mindset and start really hammering down here. Probably tomorrow evening I will try to mount the fuel pump and the fuel lines. Fuel lines are up here. I've got -10 on the bottom, -8 on the top, and then my fuel pump is over here somewhere. Look at this mess of cool stuff. Blow through carbs, intakes, turbos, fuel pumps. But I do have the stuff I'm going to use to mount the fuel pump and the fuel pump itself. So hopefully we'll be getting that done tomorrow. That is the plan. Let's see if we can. All right, so it's a couple days later, and I got some stuff. I've been trying to get my yard mowed, but my whole one pull start Husqvarna over here, I need to change the spark plug in it, probably flush the fuel system, and it's not wanting to start. So sorry, Gene, it's not gonna get done today, but I did get some parts in. Did get some gaskets. So let's check out what I got. we've got, this was my piggy bank. It broke. Not cool. Not cool. My dirty hat. We got my valve cover gaskets, intake gaskets, my fuel pressure regulator mount. I'm hoping this will work. And fuel pump block off. And oh, I forgot, this is, whoo, this one's going in the fridge. I'm excited about that. So, Jimmy's trash and my medicine. So, just so you know. So, this is how this is gonna work, I think. Take all this, you walk in here, you look at Spider-Man, out of the way, and you throw it. Shoot. That's what all the other YouTube dudes do, and they throw it, and then it ends up on the engine. What the heck? It didn't work. I guess I don't have any of the YouTube magic that some of these guys do. I guess that means I'm gonna have to actually put it on. That sucks. I guess I should work on this thing. Since my wife's gonna get mad at me for not mowing the yard anyways, might as well get something done. I don't want to go to the store and buy a starting fluid. It'll start with a starting fluid, and it's good. But starting fluid has miraculously disappeared. I don't think it has anything to do with the mess that's in here. I think it just disappeared miraculously. So I am going to at least get some of these parts on, probably the fuel pump block off, and probably try to get towards the fuel system. I just don't feel like tackling the lash adjustment just like right now, because I'm not mentally prepared for all that. I did it like, I've done it a long time ago. This is what happens when you buy a Coyote car that you don't ever have to touch the engine to. You just bolt turbos on and a transmission, and you just make sure the suspension's good, and you put fuel injectors and a fuel system on it, and you just crank that son of a gun up. This is what happens. You don't have to deal with fuel pump block offs and push rods and all that mess. So I'm spoiled, but I'm gonna try to get some stuff done on this thing so that maybe by 2020 we'll have it running. But yeah, let's get to work. Let's try to do something. I'm gonna try to do something productive. Try. All right, so some simple little progress here. Fuel pump block off, looking nice and fresh. It is an All-Star, I think it is. All-Star, part number 40307. It works pretty good. And then, of course, just like I always do, order one thing, which causes me problems for the next thing. I ordered this fancy dancy regulator mount, which is probably going to just get two-sided tape stuck to it. And now, which I'll have to show you on this end, take this and we try and put it over here. Well, let me see if I can get a better view here. Do it over here, and it's not going to work. I'm going to have to either 90 or maybe a 45. Something that's got a little bit of a shaft on it right there will take care of it. So again, a couple steps forward of getting things somewhat done, and then a couple more steps backwards. So more ordering of parts here before too long, which means I couldn't imagine what I've paid in shipping on junk. But this here, I like this, because what I'm going to do is take this line and just sort of wrap it down and around to this. I don't want to put any 90s on this, even though I have to do a 45 over there, which is not a big deal because it'll just 45 out this way, and then I'll be able to swing that right into here and make that whole line set up. So that should be all right. This is now tight down, so I've got to put the thermostat. I'm not putting a thermostat in it, but I'm just gonna run gotta get a nice thermostat housing, get it, make it black, I don't know. So, which reminds me, I have got to, that timing pointer, I'm gonna sand it down and make it look pretty. So let's do that real quick. Boom, we have a filter mounted. It is nice and sturdy. It's aluminum and it's to this box frame up here, and I'm excited. I have something done. This thing is about 3 foot long is the only problem. But what I'm gonna do is come out here with a straight. Still gotta cut this here, which I am gonna do. But this here, I've gotta get that mounted, but I'm gonna come out with a straight and just make me a big loop all the way back to right here. And we should be good. It's nice and sturdy. I'm super pumped, super excited about this deal. Finally got something. This thing has taken me forever, and I just finally just said, screw it, let's do something. Let's like cut mounts or cut aluminum, put it in there, and you know, not even 15 minutes and it's done. I wish I would just quit having so much reservation about doing stuff and just do it out the gate. But this is our Holley 12-1800, and I still have to make sure that these are on the right side. I think I have the 40, what do we got here? 40 micron on this side. Oh boy, 40 micron on this side, 100 on the other side. All right, so boom, fuel pump is mounted down there. The fuel pump block off for this old block is mounted. We have the pressure regulator mounted where we need it, and so now all I've got to do is cut the lines and make the ones for the carb that goes onto the carb. But before I do that, I have to order the 45. I have to order that 45, and then I have to run my lines. I've got to figure out how I want to run the lines, and then set the lash on the lifters, make sure that the push rods are at the correct length, and then put the intake back on, and then the fuel lines up to the carb and the regulator and all that, and then the fuel system will be done. I still have to get Levi and his skinny arm to do that, to do the bulkhead fitting in the back. So then I have to make a bunch of those lines up and mount those, which I've got everything to do a lot of that. So thankfully that will be probably another I don't know if it'll be Saturday, because I'm coming back from Charlotte on Saturday, so probably early next week. Tomorrow I'll be going to Charlotte. Nothing to do with the channel. I don't even want to talk about what I have to go do. It's a John Mayer concert. It's all for the wife. It's gonna be terrible. I could have let her just go with a friend, but it's her first time going, and so I wanted to be part of it. It is what it is. And it was my birthday present to her, so I had to be there. So that's probably going to be it for this video. I definitely appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the support that we've been getting. If you don't watch on our Facebook, every Tuesday we do what's called Turbo Tuesday. I'm going to try to upload some of them to YouTube, but it's just where we live feed, me and Levi, and we just talk about crazy things that are going on in the racing world, street racing, whatever is going on. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, but I definitely appreciate the view. Hopefully the Zephyr will be done here shortly. I'm making some headway and some progress. It's one of those things. Work, my EDJ, my everyday job, has been a little crazy. We've been trying to, I've had a repipe every single day this week almost, and so by the time I get home with the little one, it's hard to get some time to knock this thing out. So I'm trying my best to get it, and hopefully this Friday, no, but maybe next Friday, we'll either be taking the Fox Body Coupe of Levi's, or we'll be taking Whitey down and seeing how fast we can get it. I may even get rid of the slicks and put some radials on it and see if we can go real fast. I say real fast, but it's not going to be real fast. But I've got a bunch of little things to do on this car, and so then I have to start with the freaking brake system. I forgot about the brake system. I'll probably buy 17 million fittings that are the wrong thing for it too. Golly, I wish I'd have just paid somebody to do half of this stuff. But I know that it will be worth it in the end. So I know this has been a long one, but I definitely appreciate if you stuck around to this point. It's going to be it for today, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.